Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your Photo News Fix. This fix is brought to you by me and the super huge mega camera giveaway. That's right, I'm gonna give one of you the chance to pick between a camera or lenses valued up to $3,499. To get entered right now for free, head on over to bit.ly/megafro2020 and you can score extra entries if you purchase FroPack 1 or FroPack 2, or if you already purchased FroPack 1 or FroPack 2, you are already entered with the email address you used. Now let me be clear, you do not need to make a purchase of anything to win this contest. First up, have you ever wanted to use your phone to film using the front and back cameras at the same time? Question mark? Damn it. Though I'm not sure what practical use that actually has, but thanks to Filmic and their new app called Double Take, not to be confused with Double Dare.
On your mark.
This is now possible.
Get set.
Well, it's possible if you own an iPhone XS or any of the new iPhone 11s.
Go!
If you have an Android, I don't know what to tell you other than to leave me a comment down below that iPhones suck and they are always behind when it comes to new features. Nonetheless, this free app for iOS, and not Android, gives you the ability to choose any two available cameras and simultaneously capture two angles of video at the same time, which is exactly what simultaneously means.
Duh.
You can choose between the wide angle and the selfie, or the wide angle and the telephoto, or any combination you can think of. I think, Steven, there might be 16 combinations. I think it's 4 times 4. I don't know, I was no good at math.
You are a stupid, stupid man.
There's 3 available frame rates, 24, 25, and 30, with each of them capturing 1080, and 4K is not supported. Each file is saved inside Double Take and can be exported separately to your camera roll. In theory, this sounds pretty cool, but 99% of the world takes videos with their phones and then does next to nothing with them. Can anyone out there paint me some scenes for how this could actually be utilized?
I can.
Steven, get your head out of the gutter. If you know what this is useful for, leave me a comment down below.
Christy.
With a show of hands, who here in this room still shoots film? All right, hold on, let me count. That would be 0.
Recount.
Oh, Steven demands a recount. All right, one more time. It's still 0, Steven. The reason I bring up film is Kodak Alaris has put out a warning to all film photographers who will be traveling with their film. Thanks to new CT scanners that are being installed at airports all around the United States, Kodak has conducted some tests. With the help of the TSA, which is not exactly something I'm used to hearing, because honestly, the only things that the TSA has helped me with in the past is rearranging my junk in my skinny jeans. Not to mention what happened when they took me to the back room. Kodak says they brought a small quantity of Portra 400-135 to JFK Airport in New York City. With the help of TSA representatives, the film was put through the new carry-on CT scanner from 1 to 10 times. The film was then evaluated at Eastman Kodak research facilities, which I didn't know was still in business, and the initial results are not good. So what do you do if you're a recovering hipster who's outgrown your mustache and skinny jeans, and you find yourself flying with film? Well, most traditional machines are safe up to 800 ASA or ISO, though wouldn't it be ASA, according to people who think it's ISO? No, I'm gonna stick with ASA, as Steven shakes his head because I'm gonna get hater comments below, but whatever. But the TSA says if you are traveling with the following types of film, please pack it in a clear plastic bag, remove it from your carry-on bag at the checkpoint, and ask for a hand inspection. First off, I can only imagine what a hand inspection actually consists of.
I'm gonna perform a procedure on you.
Actually, let me demo this for you. Steven? Oh, Jesus. Woo! Is this your drugs? That's where my brother used to keep his weed when he was in high school. No, but this is film, and I'm a TSA agent. Excuse me, is this film? I'm gonna need to inspect inside it. Nailed it. Kodak says they're developing warning stickers that can be printed at home to attach to the plastic bag. Now, is that a joke? Because how much development needs to go into a sticker that says, don't expose yourself to the TSA? Have you ever had your junk rearranged by the TSA? Let me know down below. Really, Steven? Another news story involving Canon rumors. Are you starting to think what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that Canon might be leaking their own information to Canon rumors. Anyway, Canon rumors over the past 3 days has been reporting what they think might be called an EOS RS. Now, at first, they thought the specs didn't even seem possible, but then the next day, they clarified a little more, and then a few hours later, they had this to say, and I quote, "Unless the whole world has conspired to troll us, this information is pretty much bang on. Any specification in bold, I'd consider CR3. CR3, for those who don't know, is considered fact according to Canon rumors." Now, I'm gonna come back to that CR3 idea just a little bit later, but I wanna give you the specs, because Canon rumors is reporting the camera will be called the EOS R5, which sounds like it might be a 5D Mark IV replacement. It's said to have a 45 megapixel CMOS sensor with IBIS, 5 stops with just IBIS alone, and 7 to 8 stops when using what I would assume to be an RF lens with ISIS. And I mean IS. He didn't mean to say ISIS. It will shoot 12 frames per second mechanical and 20 frames per second electronic, which would be pretty insane because the 1DX Mark III shoots at 20 frames per second silent, but with no EVF. This would have an EVF, 45 megapixel images, and 20 frames per second? Yeah, no, not unless it has a CF Express card and they can move all of that data super fast. But will it have 2 card slots? That's my question. And by mine, I really mean Steven just said I should say that. They are claiming it will shoot, get this, 8K video at 30 frames per second and 4K at 120 frames per second. Yeah, but 8K video with how big of a crop? Now, it probably can't be that big of a crop if you need 36 megapixels to do 8K. If it does in fact shoot 8K, that would be... Now, there's no word on pricing just yet, but it is possible that an announcement could occur before CP+, which is next month in Japan. Holy shit. If, and I mean if, these specs are real, look out, Sony.
It's unauthorized clickbait.
But if these specs are wrong, then Canon Rumors runs the risk of becoming just as bad as Sony Alpha Rumors at getting stuff right. And there you have it. That's your photo news fix. This time around, to check out the last fix, go ahead and click on the screen right here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.